Well, that was an emotional journey. The Game Awards last night were definitely interesting. For so many different reasons. We had a lot of surprises, but also a lot of people kind of felt a little bit misled. In today's video, we're going to quickly go through the Game Awards and summarize the highlights and some of the low points. So whilst waiting for the Game Awards to start, there was 500,000 people waiting. And during the Game Awards, they said that there was 100 million people worldwide watching. Now, I'm not exactly too sure how they got to this number, as their stream peaked at 1.3 million people watching. Its total views is currently on 9 million views 11 hours later. But I guess everyone else restreaming the Game Awards probably factored into the view count in total. Just for perspective, this is nearly the same amount of people that watched the Super Bowl, which probably explains why it's around $500,000 to $2 million to have your game advertised at the Game Awards. Now, at the very start of the Game Awards, they announced that Snoop Dogg would be performing, and his performance was legendary as always. But one of the best things is that they went straight into some awards. In previous Game Awards, a lot of people have criticized the pace of the Game Awards. A lot of the time it's felt too drawn out and a little bit boring. This year was definitely way more fast-paced, energetic, and entertaining. And of course, we also had a performance from 21 Pilots, which I can't even lie, was incredible. Now, during the Game Awards, we had some major announcements like Witcher 4, which personally isn't my sort of game, but I can see why a lot of people are really excited for it. But also, we had the Mafia trailer. Now, the Mafia series of games is personally one of my favorite game franchises, so I cannot wait to see what Mafia: The Old Country brings next summer. And I'll definitely be posting some more videos about that in the meantime. Now, this brings us on to Grand Theft Auto 6. So in the actual trailer for the Game Awards, the original marketing material that they used quite a bit of GTA 6 footage throughout the trailer to market the Game Awards, which was very interesting, as when Rockstar Games won the most anticipated Game Award, that whole segment was only 8 seconds in a 4-hour Game Award. So of course they were going to play on the hype, but this didn't stop with the trailer. Throughout the Game Awards, there was a lot of hype building up. In fact, the whole time while watching the Game Awards, me and the boys were chatting, and we had a massive build up in hype, and then nothing. And then at the end of the Game Awards, they said that they had one more special announcement. And this is from one of the best games developers in the industry and one of the most secretive. Now, this immediately had 90% of people thinking of GTA 6. The comments were going crazy, me and the boys nearly had a heart attack, but no, this was a new entry from Naughty Dog, Intergalactic. Now, Intergalactic genuinely does look amazing, and I am really excited to see it. But I do feel like the lead up into showing us that trailer, the way it was set up, kind of left a lot of people with a sour taste in their mouth, because everyone was expecting GTA 6, and saying that they're one of the most secretive games developers and everything, there's only one thing that people would be thinking of. So when it actually showed Intergalactic, a lot of people felt let down, and they shouldn't, because this game does look really good. But also in this game, they're using real brands, so they've got some really cool licensing partnerships, for example with Porsche. Now, once again, I don't think this game is personally the sort of game that I get into, but I'll definitely check it out when it comes out. Now, at the end of the Game Awards, we had Sony collecting awards for Astrobot, and I think it's fair to say that Sony deserved that award. I've been addicted to Astrobot since it came out, and I can't stop playing it. And whilst the gameplay is definitely deserving of awards, the actual concept and ideology of the game, which is a family-friendly game celebrating the history and legacy of Sony, is just really cool. And Sony's thank you speech really drilled home the importance of the message that they're trying to convey with the game. They nodded towards other games developers and the games that got them inspired to actually make Astrobot, and they had every single opportunity to use that speech to plug the game more, to promote other Sony related games and products, but in the end, they just made that speech about thanking the industry, which I thought was a really cool thing. So to conclude, this year's Game Awards, in my personal opinion, was one of the best we've ever had. It was genuinely really exciting to see that the Game Awards has actually taken on everyone's feedback about the previous year's awards. This one didn't feel boring, it felt entertaining, and of course we had Snoop Dogg and 21 Pilots, we had Troy Baker, we had Aaron Paul. In some areas that felt a little bit cringe and cheesy, but you got to remember that the Game Awards is supposed to be a somewhat family show, and it's supposed to be appealing to the wider market, not just gamers, but also potentially investors and stuff like that. So you can forgive some of the cringe throughout the show. I've seen a lot of videos of people talking really negatively about the Game Awards. Some people were live streaming saying how every single game is woke, this, that, and the other. It's stupid. We need to take the Game Awards at face value. And from an awards ceremony point of view, I thought they did really, really well this year. But I'm keen to hear what your thoughts are down below, so please make sure to leave a comment. And if you want to see me do a full dive dive into the Mafia trailer, make sure you subscribe because that'll be coming out in the next couple of days. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one.